Welcome back, football fans. Huge news is breaking from both Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. PSG are eyeing up the next big French star after adding Barcola, Doué and Chevalier, while Bayern Munich fight to keep hold of Michael Olise amid massive Premier League interest, with Liverpool seeing him as a potential Mohamed Salah replacement. Over in Spain, Barcelona fans are buzzing as Marc Bernal is finally set to return after over a year out with injury, but there's also concern with Alejandro Balde sidelined and Gavi facing new doubts over his knee. Gerard Martin is ready to step up at left back, but can he deliver? We've got all the latest updates, transfer rumors, injury concerns, and squad news you don't want to miss. So let's dive in. PSG have focused recent transfer windows on bringing in top French talent, adding Bradley Barcola, Désiré Doué, and Lucas Chevalier to their ranks. Could another French star soon be on the move? According to TBR Football, Bayern Munich are determined to secure Michael Olise's future by offering him a new contract before the season concludes. The German champions are said to be big admirers of the winger and are preparing a major pay rise to fend off growing interest from abroad. Olise has long been on the radar of Premier League clubs. Liverpool in particular have kept a close watch as they plan for life after Mohamed Salah. Meanwhile, Chelsea, PSG and Barcelona are also fans of the Frenchman's talent, though none are expected to make a move next summer if Bayern succeed in their renewal efforts. The report suggests Bayern would demand around £87 million, though some sources indicate there could be a clause, or at least a verbal understanding, that allows Premier League clubs to negotiate a slightly lower fee. Olise is believed to be open to a return to England, and if he does, he's expected to attract plenty of interest. Olise is top of Liverpool's list, one source told Caught Offside. He's seen by many at Liverpool as a natural Salah heir. This weekend is set to be a momentous one for a certain Marc Bernal as he is poised to return to the Barcelona matchday squad after over a year out. The teenage midfield prodigy suffered an ACL rupture in August last year and has not played a single minute of football since. Having worked hard on his recovery, Bernal has been fit and training with the group for a few weeks now, and will finally receive the green light to return to the squad this weekend versus Valencia. No U20 World Cup for Bernal. Given his imminent return to action, Mundo Deportivo reveals that the Spanish Football Federation, RFEF, approached Barcelona to discuss Bernal's potential availability for the upcoming FIFA Under-20 World Cup. The tournament is set to get underway in Chile on September 27th and will run until October 19th. And the RFEF expressed interest in having Bernal play for Spain at the event now that he has fully recovered. However, the request from the RFEF was quickly shot down by Barcelona, which is very much understandable. Considering Bernal's age and the nature of his injury, rushing him back into action, that too at a big event like the U20 World Cup, would lead to further risks. Keeping him at the club, under the watchful eye of Hansi Flick and his staff, who will take a cautious approach and ease him back into action, is the right way to go about things. The youngster, for his part, is eager to get back into action at the earliest possible, and had even pushed to play at the Joan Gamper Trophy match against Como last month. But Flick and company explained to him that his recovery must be treated with greater care, considering the nature of his injury. Now, everything points at Bernal being included in the squad versus Valencia. After more than a year on the sidelines, Marc Bernal is finally ready to rejoin Barcelona's matchday squad this weekend against Valencia. The 18-year-old midfielder had seen his breakthrough cut short after suffering an ACL injury in just his third official appearance for the first team last season, and he has spent the past year dedicated to recovery and rehabilitation. During the summer, Barcelona even considered sending Bernal out on a short-term loan to give him regular playing time and help him regain his rhythm, with the option to return in January. However, the young star made his stance clear. He wants to stay and fight for his place at the Camp Nou. The La Masia product was not short of admirers either, as clubs such as AS Roma, Chelsea, Brighton, Everton, Valencia, Girona and Real Betis all showed interest. But Bernal rejected every approach, staying true to his dream of succeeding at Barcelona, the club he has always called home. Even recent approaches from Saudi Arabian giants Al Nassr have not swayed him. The young midfielder remains fully focused on carving out his future at the Camp Nou. Meanwhile, Barcelona suffered a setback earlier this month when Alejandro Balde picked up an injury during training, depriving Hansi Flick of one of his most important fullbacks. After all, the young left-back is a key player in Hansi Flick's team, and his absence for close to a month will be dearly felt. However, Flick is not short of options to replace Balde in the team, with Gerard Martin and young Joffre Torrents available at the manager's disposal. Gerard Martin to become the regular starter. And as per Ferran Carrillas of Sport, Gerard Martin is set to become the regular starter at left-back for Barcelona in the absence of Balde. And the 23-year-old is determined to make the most of his opportunity. After playing only 12 minutes so far this season due to registration issues, the fullback will start again against Valencia this weekend. Coincidentally, his official debut for the Barca first team also came against Los Che in August last year. Since then, Martin became an important player for Flick, who has complete faith in the defender. The left-back ended up playing 42 matches last term, earning himself a contract renewal, signed in January, and a first-team squad number this season. During the summer, there was speculation about a possible departure, but neither the fullback nor Flick considered it. The German coach's trust in Martin is absolute, while sporting director Deco also has great confidence in him. The sporting department is convinced that with Balde, Martin and Jofre Torrents pushing from behind, the left-back position is well covered. Now, Martin is determined to repay the faith shown in him by the coach and the director by making valuable contributions in key matches in Balde's absence. The 23-year-old will start against Valencia and is also expected to feature in the team's Champions League opener away to Newcastle United. Depending on Balde's recovery, Martin could also be called up to start in games versus Getafe and Real Sociedad as well. And he is highly motivated to seize this opportunity and succeed at the club of his life. The worrying rumors surrounding Barcelona midfielder Gavi's right knee are growing. After Spain coach Luis de la Fuente raised concerns about Gavi's knee and hinted at possible surgery, the midfielder's representatives held a meeting with Barcelona's top officials on Friday morning to review his situation and consider the next steps. For now, according to journalist Javi Miguel of AS, Gavi will stick with conservative treatment for his right meniscus. The 21-year-old won't go under the knife just yet, but the club will continue to monitor him very closely, as his condition could change at any time. If the pain and discomfort don't ease in the coming weeks, the option of an arthroscopic meniscectomy, a minor surgical procedure to repair the meniscus, will be on the table. Internal debate over next steps. As per the report, there is an ongoing debate within Barcelona about the next steps with regard to Gavi's recovery. Some argue that he should undergo surgery now to put an end to the pain and address the issue once and for all. However, it would mean that the player will be out of action for between a month and a half and 2 months, possibly ruling him out of the Clásico next month. But he would return at 100% in a decisive season for his club and country. At the same time, there are others who believe it is better not to operate again on an already fragile area after his first procedure back in 2023, when he had suffered an ACL tear with meniscus damage. What is now clear is that Gavi's problems were more than the discomfort initially reported by the club after he withdrew from training on August 30th. And arthroscopic intervention remains a serious option on the table. And there you have it, PSG fighting for French talent, Bayern battling to hold on to Michael Olise, and Barcelona balancing exciting returns with worrying injuries. Marc Bernal's comeback will give fans hope, but with Balde out and Gavi's future uncertain, Hansi Flick has some big decisions to make. Meanwhile, Gerard Martin has a golden opportunity to prove himself as Barcelona's starting left-back. What do you think, Keulers? Should Barcelona rush Gavi into surgery now or let him continue with treatment? And will Liverpool really beat PSG and Chelsea to Michael Olise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you never miss the latest football updates.